Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
First, I'd like to say, fortunately for y'all, or unfortunately for me, Mr. Jerry Jones took my speech, so he said everything. I was going to say just about 90% of the things he said, but in saying that, you know, everyone is here to witness what comes next, and there are always going to be conversations about what should be next. But enjoy this while it's here, and enjoy what you have in front of you, because I believe Saturday on HBO pay-per-view at the ATM Arena at Jerry's home, you're going to see something great come Saturday night. And Frank Warren, I can testify that he won't travel that far to lay down, or his fighter. That's the reputation as Paco, the president of the WBO, just mentioned. So in that, I would say enjoy the fight and look forward to what comes next. Thank you.
As Greg mentioned, we have a tremendous undercard. I want to introduce to you several of the fighters who will be opening up the night of boxing. First up will be from London, England. He has a record of 7-0 with 6 knockouts. That's Anthony Yarde. Anthony? Is he here? Anthony, he's 7-0 with 6 knockouts. He's a light heavyweight fighter, terrific fighter. Also on the card, I would like to acknowledge Alexis Salazar. Alexis Salazar, who will also be on the card. Tremendous fighter. He'll be fighting in the super welterweight division, 6 rounds against Larry Smith. Larry Smith, who will also be fighting on the card. A fighter who I'm very proud of, who will be on the card from all the way from Brooklyn, New York. They call him Zungri. He has a record of 15-0 with 7 knockouts. That is Zachary Ochoa, who will be fighting on the card. Zachary, thank you very much. Another young kid who is undefeated. He hails from San Antonio, Texas. He has a record of 6-0 with 3 knockouts. That is Joshua the Professor Franco. Joshua. And also another fighter that we're extremely proud of and really excited about. His record is 6-0 with 4 knockouts. He's also from San Antonio, Texas. They call him El Finito, and that is Hector Tanajara. Hector. Now I have a very special fighter from Dallas, your very own, who, mark my words, will one day fill up this stadium once again, Jerry. He is a special talent. He's a multi-national amateur champion. He hails out of your very own from Dallas, Texas. He has a record of 1-0. He's just beginning. But this fighter is very talented, very explosive, and he's a great kid outside the ring. His name is Virgil Ortiz Jr. Virgil. He's a member of the 2008 United States Olympic team, also from Brooklyn, has a record of 22-1 with 13 knockouts, exciting fighter, disciplined, dedicated. You don't want to miss his fight. This is Saddam World Kid Ali. So now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the pay-per-view portion of the event. First up, he is fighting Diego De La Hoya. He has a record of 22-2 and 16 knockouts. He hails out of Puerto Rico, and if you're familiar with Puerto Rican boxing, when they're facing a Mexican, you get fireworks. You get an explosion. It is incredible. I mean, we go back to Julio Cesar Chavez and Hector Macho Camacho. You go back to fights with a lot of passion. So let me introduce to you, out of Puerto Rico, fighting Diego de la Hoya. His name is Luis Orlando del Valle, to say a few words.
Finally made it. I would like to thank Rock Nation, Golden Boy Promotion, for working together and making this fight between Orlandito and Diego de la Hoya that will guarantee you fireworks. Thanks to HBO, I'm very happy to be back, and this third time around I guarantee you I will deliver. The press and the media, thank you for covering this big event. Thank you. My sponsor, thank you all. And come Saturday night, like Oscar said, Puerto Rico, Mexico, fireworks. And Orlandito del Valle is coming on top. You can bet on that. The odds are crazy, are insane. If you want to go and make some money, bet on Orlandito del Valle because I'm coming on top. So, muchas gracias a HBO, muchas gracias a Golden Boy Promotion, Rock Nation por hacer esta gran pelea entre Orlandito del Valle y Diego de la Hoya, que estoy 100% seguro que les va a traer fuegos artificiales. Sintonicen temprano la cartelera, empieza a las 9 de la noche, hora del este. Diego de la Hoya y Orlandito van a abrir el espectáculo y tengan 100% seguro que Orlandito del Valle viene a ganar y se va a llevar a Puerto Rico la victoria. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much. Next participant, he has a record of 15-0 with 9 knockouts. And if you've never seen him fight, or if you have, you know that he brings everything to the ring. From start to finish, he's a young man who is disciplined, who is a hard worker, who wants to become world champion. And he understands that this is a big jump, this is a big step in his career, but this is exactly what he needs to fulfill his dream, his goal. And this is no easy test, this is no easy fight. Del Valle is here to fight, and as you heard him, he's here to win. So with a record of 15-0 and 9 knockouts, let me introduce to you from Mexicali, Mexico, Diego de la Hoya.
Buenas tardes. La verdad me siento muy emocionado y la verdad primeramente le doy las gracias a Golden Boy y a mi manager Joel de la Hoya.
Very excited. I want to thank Golden Boy and the manager Joel de la Hoya
Por esta gran oportunidad que tengo. La verdad que esta pelea me va a abrir mucho las puertas.
This great opportunity is going to open a lot of doors for me.
He entrenado muy duro para esta pelea. Es la mejor preparación que he tenido.
I trained extremely hard for this fight, and that's probably one of my best camps that I've had up to date.
Y créanme que México se va a llevar la victoria y vamos a gritar ¡Viva México!
And believe me, Mexico is going to take this victory, and we're going to yell ¡Viva México!
Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias, Diego. Thank you. Next up, we have another exciting fight that is sure to bring excitement and fireworks, especially on this weekend. As you know, it's the independence of Mexico, which is everybody's excited about. When you have such an event like this one, this weekend brings us that much more excitement, and everyone is expecting great fights. Everyone is expecting for every single fighter to give it their all. So that's exactly what we're waiting for, and that's what we're gonna get. He has a record of 17-3 with 13 knockouts. He hails out of Blythe, California, and they call him El Chango. His name is Andrew El Chango Cancio.
to be a good fight between me and JoJo. Stylistically, it's a great matchup, and I'm prepared for anything that comes Saturday. Leave it all on the line like I always do, and just grateful to be here. Thank you guys.
When you have 13 knockouts out of 17 fights, you know he's going to bring the heat. And you know it's going to be an exciting fight. So it is my pleasure to introduce to you this next gentleman. He was the 2012 US Olympian. He hails out of El Monte, California. He's making his pay-per-view debut. He's the defending NABF featherweight titleist. He's facing another step up. He's facing another guy who has the experience, who has the knockout power, and who is here to win. Let me introduce to you, with a record of 21-0 and 12 knockouts, Joseph Jojo Diaz Jr.
Hello everyone. First off, I want to thank Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya, Jerry Jones, Nashville Boxing for giving me this opportunity to fight on such a big stage. I also want to thank my manager, Ralph Heredia, my sponsors, Adriana Insurance and Jersey Mike's Global Processing Systems, for giving me this extra boost to get ready for this fight. I want to thank my team, my father, Joseph Diaz Sr. and Ben Lira, for getting me well prepared for this fight. This is the biggest stage in my career, and this is the biggest opportunity to go out there and showcase to everybody who I am. I trained very hard for this fight. It's 2 days away, and I'm ready to go out there and showcase who Joseph Diaz truly is. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys Saturday.
Next up is the co-feature, which I'm really excited about. You have some of the best middleweights out there, junior middleweights out there, and this fight is sure to bring some fireworks on Saturday night. First off, we will be introducing Team Rosado. It is my pleasure, truly, to call up to the podium this next gentleman who, by the way, our fight, I believe yesterday or 2 days ago, was the 14th anniversary of such an incredible event. And it is truly my pleasure that this next gentleman is working with the youth and the kids and developing the next generation of world champions and the present world champions. Let me introduce to you my good friend, Fernando Vargas.
Thank you very much, Oscar. I appreciate that. Definitely, we're excited. We're ready. I'm very happy with the camp we had. Gab is a great listener. You really gotta take your hat off to him to start boxing at 18 and to be at the world class level like he is right now. It's really a testament to his work and his work ability and just his boxing IQ. And we're very excited about this fight. We worked hard, so we're looking forward to it. I keep in contact regularly with my jefe, Señor Eduardo Garcia, which he made me world champion, he made Robert world champion, he made Mikey world champion. So if anybody's gonna know about preparation, it's gonna be him. So I talk to him a lot regularly, and that's how I've been able to learn a lot more as a trainer. Estoy bien contento de estar aquí, muchas gracias. Hemos entrenado duro para esta pelea. Me comunico mucho con mi jefe, el señor Eduardo García, en cómo preparar un peleador, porque obviamente él me hizo a mí campeón, hizo a Mikey campeón, Mikey García campeón y a Roberto García campeón. Entonces, si alguien va a saber de preparación, va a ser él. Y nunca paras de aprender en ese deporte. Entonces estamos listos y bien contentos de estar aquí. Y pienso que esta oportunidad va a ser muy grande para nosotros. Muchas gracias.
that said, his fighter is one of the most entertaining fighters you can watch today. He's one of the most disciplined fighters that steps inside the ring. And don't let his record fool you. He has a record of 23-9 with 13 knockouts, but he will be in your face. He will fight you. He will fight till the end. It is my pleasure to introduce to you King Gabriel Rosado.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for this great opportunity. Without God, nothing's possible. I want to thank HBO, Golden Boy Promotions, and Jerry Jones. I'm really excited to fight in Cowboy Stadium. I'm from Philadelphia, so it's Cowboys Eagles. But this time I'm excited to be here. This is a great opportunity. Big stage, co-main event. Intercontinental title on the line, and I worked hard to get here. I wasn't spoon-fed coming up. I fought some of the best middleweights in the division. Won some, lost some, but this is a great opportunity to show the world the new Gabriel Rosado, new and improved. Me and Fernando Vargas, former world champion. He just lit a fire inside of me. When we've been victorious in our last couple of fights, and we plan on keeping that streak alive. This is entertainment, so you got to be smart in that ring, but at the same time, you got to entertain. I want to knock Willie out. I want to give the fans what they want to see, what they pay for. They want to see knockouts. They don't want to see a guy walking around, running around. They want to see that. So I'm gonna bring excitement, entertainment. I'm gonna bring a knockout on the 17th, I promise.
Next, it is really my pleasure to introduce to you the president of Banner Promotions, who will introduce the next participant. His name is Arthur Artie Pelulu, president of Banner Promotions.
Good afternoon, everybody. First, I'd like to thank Mr. Jones for hosting the event. It's good stuff. This is what our sport needs. It's really good stuff. I want to thank Tony, HBO, Paco, naturally Oscar. Our company's been working together for a couple of years now. And Eric Gomez and Robert, and they're just great people. Before I talk about my fight on the little feature, about 8 months ago, I was in England in Manchester. And this young fighter here on the left was fighting my guy. My guy was fighting him for the vacant title. It was John Thompson. He won the Boxino tournament that I hosted on ESPN for several years. So I go to Manchester. I know Frank for 25, 26 years. I figure I'm going to win the fight. I think I'm coming back with the title. I'm told that we're going to beat him. Well, naturally, we did not. And he's the real deal, guys. I've been promoting fights for 30 years. He came here to win. He is the real deal. He knocked out my guy in the 5th round, was unexpected, and he just keeps coming. And I say that, I have no skin in the fight. I'm not promoting the show, Oscar is. You're going to see a real good fight. Because most great fighters, they think they can win. And that's 90% of it, the tenacity in your mind to think you can win. Like Willie Monroe, like Gabe Rosado. About 30, 40 days ago, I'll make it quick. Eric Gomez calls me. He says, listen, the co-feature we were working on for the event, we all knew what was going on. It was in the paper, wasn't going to work out. Gabe didn't get the fight. Willie didn't get the fight. So he says, what do you think about Gabe and Willie? No problem. Now, I have been with the Monroe family since 1993. I promoted his dad in Las Vegas at the Riviera. I knew his great uncle, Willie the Worm, because he's a Philly boy like I am. So he was a great fighter, referee, commissioner, I believe, on the state. So I know the family. Willie's been with me for a long time. I know he's in the gym. I know there's not going to be somebody telling me he's not taking the fight. Because everybody knows in our world,
I don't have enough time, I'm not in the gym. That's not what the Monroes do. They fight. I got him on the phone. I said, you're not going to get the other fight. That's not happening. You want to fight Gabe Rosado? Make the match here. And that's how quick it was, because this young man, he's in the gym. I don't know Gabe that well, but he's a Philly guy. So he's like me. He's got to be crazy. He's a tough guy. So I know he wants to fight. The guy sitting next to him, I know for 30 years. You're going to have a very entertaining, a very meaningful co-feature, because both of these guys have been on the big stage, and they know to get back is not easy. So once you're back, you don't say no, you don't make an excuse, you figure out how to get the fight. And both of them said yes. So I would like to introduce to you a very good guy, a young man that I've been proud to know his family and his uncle, like I said, and his dad, Willie Monroe, and he's going to be giving you a great show for the fight. Willie, come on up there. Great fight.
Thanks everybody for having me. Thanks to Golden Boy Promotions, Mr. Jones. Even thanks to Team Rosado for taking the fight with Willie Monroe. I know fighting a slick lefty isn't the easiest thing to do in the business, but you got two warriors here that want to get it on. As you guys can see from my t-shirt, I come from nothing. I don't know if y'all know what a food stamp look like, but I come from nothing, so I want to thank my team, and I want to thank my brother, because my brother has been with me for all his life, but my brother has been working this journey with me. We used to talk about big opportunities like this and fighting on the big stage and being on the big stage, and he's been with me every step of the way, from when we were with TJ in a garage training with no ring, no nothing, just a heavy bag, and we won 5 fights out of a garage. My brother was there with me, TJ was there with me. So from the garage, from the food stamps, to the big stage, here we are. God bless you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. And now for the main event.
William Smith, watch my fight with Canelo Alvarez this Saturday live on Box Nation.